I want to say hello to Caesar. This is my sea buddy. And this is my corgi called Cooper. And this is my dachshund called Sophie. And she is crazy and the only one that will bite your fingers. Hey everybody, this is Sully, and I have been jealous. And I've been really jealous because there are a lot of 2S indoor quads and it's rainy. We hit our second rainy day, and by rainy day I mean rainy 45 days. And I haven't been able to get outside. And so I'm jealous because there are 2S quads out now for indoor flying. That's a lot of fun. But see, I don't want to buy another 2S quad. I have one. I love it. Has 1104 7500s. You may have seen it. Leader 120. It's a great quad for outdoor flying. So the last time I was in Betaflight, there's a setting to scale your throttle. So I thought, I have a 2S quad. Why not make it less than a 1S quad with its full camera feature, you know, full camera and nice little VTX, and fly it indoors by scaling the throttle back. So let's jump over to Betaflight, scale the throttle back, take it for a test drive. So I just want to note, this is only for Chrome installation of Configurator 10.5. You install it in your browser as an app. I'll leave a link in the description down below on a video on how to do that, along with UAV Tech, who has great videos on. You're going to go into PID tuning, and on the right you're going to see throttle limit. You want to set it to scale. That will allow you to use the full throttle range. Clip will just make the top part of the throttle useless. And for percentage, I put 40%, which makes it 20% less powerful than a 1S quad. But on a Leader 120, that's pretty much where you want to be because it's too fast otherwise. After that, you just want to hit save. I didn't change any PIDs for this flight, and yeah, that's it. So just hit save, disconnect, and let's go fly. So I want to start this off by saying I had a couple reasons for doing this. One, I really am jealous of all the 2S flyers around that have prop cars, so I thought maybe if I slowed my leader down, I could fly it indoors. And honestly, that part was very, very successful. It flies with 100% stick throttle movement, stick movement. So if you notice right now I'm about 50-60%, and just off the ground it goes to 100 a few times. It will still speed up like crazy if I get out of control, so I still have normal fly characteristics, just it's much underpowered. Now if you say, why did you do this when you could have set it in your your transmitter to just cut off and I wouldn't have to go through Betaflight? And the actual reason for me is that I use a flysky again, and I wanted to see if this would work to make my quad less powerful, which I know is something most people don't do. But it was more of just to see if I could fly indoors with the 2S Leader 120. Now, Joshua Bardwell pointed a long time ago, whenever you go out to buy batteries, go ahead and buy 4S or 5S and use your transmitter to cut power so that you still get full stick throw, but you're not delivering full power. This is an easier way, for me anyway, for Betaflight, just to stick it in and make my changes and go with that. With that being said, I'm not 100% sure I would ever recommend anyone else do this for an indoor flyer without prop guards. I had several, probably 14 total crashes out of a couple packs, and I did no damage to anything, but only because these are 7500 kV motors running on less than 3 volts realistically when you take out the 20%. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to 3D print some prop guards for this, and I wanted to say though, just facetiously, if anyone wants to try this with a 5-inch quad and fly it indoors using this type of method, I would almost pay to see that. I wouldn't do it, but I would love to see someone do that. That's the facetious part of it. But anyway, I actually had a lot of fun with this flight. I'm very happy with where it is. I might turn it down to 35. I think I was running about 10% camera angle instead of my normal 70. And yeah, the only thing that, like I say, that was a problem was without prop guards, if you touch the props, you'll end up going into a spin because they'll get out of the sink, and I can't really recover easily, not with the amount of time it has. Otherwise, I'd call this a success. I was having these were cheap 500 milliamp batteries that I got from GearBest for $2.50 each. Outside, they last a minute and a half, but with this type of modification, I'm getting 4 minutes. So I think I just found a use for my batteries if I ever want to go tiny whooping almost. As far as hitting gaps, it's a stupid all-in-one camera with the wide angle. So, I mean, gaps aren't that much of a problem as long as you can line up. Everything feels natural and feels like a normal quad. And yeah, isn't that what it's all about? So, like I say, if anyone wants to try this with a 5-inch, please go ahead. If you want to try the same technique and just power down your 4 and 5S batteries, you will get longer flight time with them. And if you're not quite comfortable with someone flying full power, this is a good way to knock it back so that you don't shoot to the moon or go running into someone's car full throttle. Other than that, awesome little thing. I love the new Configurator 10.5. You get a lot more options, and I really like Betaflight 4. So yeah, Betaflight 4 Configurator 10.5. Knock your throttle back a little bit, and I now have a nice little 2S indoor flyer. And if you like this, give me a thumbs up, subscription, leave some comments down below, and we'll talk at you later.